today we're here to talk about the FESTSPACE project, which is a European funded project by the Humanities and the Research Area funder. And they have a call that focuses on the idea of public space. So it's about public space in Europe and how public spaces could be, historically, have been more inclusive. So that talks to issues around about the migration, talks to issues of multiculturalism, but also about the kind of idea of new communities and new populations entering our cities, and how potentially public spaces may change, may be more welcoming, may create kind of interactions between different sorts of groups. And that symposium is bringing together academics who are interested in festivals, events, urban planning, public space. We're also attracting people who are policymakers, who are practitioners, who run, produce, organise, facilitate events. And what we're trying to do is really get learning and understanding from those different stakeholders about how this question of what is inclusive public space and how do festivals and events interact with that.
For me, it was really inspiring to observing how different kind of people are thinking about these three issues the whole project is about. So public space, events and integration and connection between different communities. It was really inspiring.
One of the lasting legacies sometimes of these major events is the way they make people feel better about the place that they live and work, and that's a lasting legacy.
I don't think we can dissociate politics, policy, and how events in a city are organized. They need to be tied with a strategy and a politics and a policy of a government who wants to be inclusive, a politics and a policy who wants to have social benefits to the community. If you don't have that attachment, that it becomes very difficult to make the event accessible or inclusive.
Is it a one-off, short-term kind of interaction where we feel good that we've brought together diverse communities to celebrate their culture or to celebrate the hosts' cultures, or is there something that lasts from those interactions? Is that actually a meaningful way of, for example, people being aware of others? What do they mean for residents and visitors, so that's tourists for example, but also about new populations who live in many of the cities that are the focus of our work. So we're looking at 5 European cities: Glasgow, Gothenburg in Sweden, Barcelona in Spain, London in the UK and Dublin. So we're interested in exploring what's changing there, the different types of festivals and events that happen, and how they can be more effectively, I guess, built in and integrated to the lives of people who live in these cities, so that they're meaningful. They're not parachuted in, they're not externally imposed. They are actually something that can, yes, potentially produce an economic return for cities that require tourism, for example, but do so in a sympathetic way, sensitive to the needs and desires and histories of the populations in the cities that we're focusing upon.